it is what it is. You know, Tank felt like he helped me. I feel like I've helped Tank, and it is what it is. Like I said, as far as me, Richardson, all I can say towards that comment, as far as me, Richardson, Hitchins, I put the work in myself. Nobody gave me no chains. Nobody gave me no cars. Nobody bought me no apartment. Nobody went and used a platform and said, put him on my undercard or do this. I did this with my hard work, my dedication. Every opportunity that was given to me, I overcame it, and now I'm champion, and now I'm making the best out of it. So that's all I can say to, his comment. I'm not talking about fighting nobody right now but George Kambosos, especially it's whack if I get in front of these cameras and be like, oh, I'll fight Tank now. It'll sound like it's for clout or whatever. This is somebody I was once friends with, sleeping head to toe with, you know what I'm saying? So this is a close friend of mine, so I don't want to get on camera and say I'll fight Tank. Like I said, I don't want to focus on nothing that's not going to benefit me and my career. I seen Tank before the Lamont Roach and the Lamont Roach bout, maybe like a day before the weigh-in or something. I seen him by mistake in Manhattan, and I basically, we chopped it up real quick. It was quick, it was brief, it was cordial. There was nothing, no animosity, but my focus is not on that right now. My focus is on, building my legacy and making the best out of my career. So I can't focus on things that's not benefiting me. So it don't really bother me.
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB, back to get boxing. It's Just Do. And make sure y'all give me my Just Do by subscribing to the channel, smashing my like button, and turning them notifications on so y'all can be notified when I drop more content just like this. So let's get to it, man. Recently on Twitter, aka X, or X, aka Twitter, however you want to look at it, it was a post put up with Richardson, Hitchins in the gym with Tank Davis, and it's like he's saying he gave him fire, and he hit the pads and different things like that. And Tank posted a caption on that post saying, I helped a lot of weird ninjas, and Richardson Hitchins was recently asked about that tweet, and he responded, and he went on to give his thoughts. He let it be known, look, Tank helped me for sure, but I helped Tank too. He said, ain't nobody put in the work for me. I put my own hard work in. He said, ain't nobody buy me no cars, no jewelry, no houses, and nothing like that. And it sounded like a little bit of shots fired, man. Maybe, maybe not. But if you know how I know, then, it was being reported early, especially early in Tank's career, that Floyd Mayweather was responsible for, giving him a car, a home, jewelry, etc. Those things that Richardson Hitchins just mentioned. So I think, I don't think he was trying to diss Tank, but I think he was just being genuine. Like, look, that man helped me for sure, but I helped him as well. And look, if you know about Richardson Hitchins, he started out at Mayweather Promotions. He wasn't promoted properly. He ended up taking his talents to Matchroom, and since then, he's been a lot more active, and he's currently the now 140-pound IBF world champion. So I love the way Richardson Hitchins' career is turning out, and I love the fact that I looked at him as a world champion years and years ago, and to finally see it come to fruition is refreshing, man. I'm just happy for the young man, but it's unfortunate when you hear these little spats between the fighters, and I'm glad Hitchins, to some degree, kind of took the high road, man. He always is on record for giving Tank credit for being a great fighter, for helping him. He always give credit where it's due. But he's still a man at the end of the day. He gonna stand on his own too. And he knows what he brings to the table as a fighter. He's one of the best boxers, pure boxers in the game, in my opinion. Love him or hate him, the kid can fight, man. And June 12th, he'll be going in there, or June 14th. He'll be fighting against George Kambosos. Pardon me for the mix-up of the dates. We talk boxing for hours and hours. But June 14th, he'll be going in there with George Kambosos, and I think he's going to step all over him. And that's what's most important. He got a title defense over a guy that has a name in the sport, that has been in there with the likes of the Lomachenkos, the Devin Haney's, the Teofimos, and he didn't win them all, but he been in there with some of the absolute best, and I think it's a really great name for Richardson Hitchins, a young champion, to put on his resume. So I'm looking forward to this fight this weekend. I'm looking forward to Hitchins, defending his title successfully and keeping his strap, man, and moving on to the next best fight. But, I know a lot of people going to take this and run with it. They're going to feel like he took shots at Tank with the jewelries, the car, and the houses comment. But at the end of the day, I think what he wanted to get across is that it's no bad blood between him and Tank. He respect Tank, he rock with him, he appreciate the help that he's gotten from him, but on the flip end, he know he still got his career to maintain. And I like the fact that he didn't want to speak about fighting Tank Davis because he said it would be fake, like clout chasing, to get in front of the cameras and just say, oh, you know, being that him and Tank had a little back and forth, or not even a back and forth. Tank made a comment on Twitter and, you know, people wanted Richardson Hitchins to feed in. And look, he gave his short opinion, but he really didn't feed into it. Sound like the kid is fully locked in on this weekend's fight, this title defense, and that's what you want to hear from a young, fresh champion. And for one, I think he's going to step on Kambosos, and the sky's the limit, man. I would love to see him in a unification with Teofimo, you know, a fight with Matias, Puello, you know, Gary Antoine Russell. Any of these guys, any of these world champions at 140 would make great fights with Richardson Hitchins. So let's see what happens after this weekend, man. I expect him to shine against Kambosos. If he don't stop him, he's going to completely, thoroughly outclass him, and then he's going to be on to the next. But that's my thoughts. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Is it shots fired? Did Richardson Hitchins fire shots at Tank Davis with the cars, the jewelry, and the homes? Comment. And as always, let me know if I gave boxing a just do, because that's what I do over here at Just Do Boxing. To the next one, I'm out. Peace.